I'm a mental health first aider at work.
I'm Kelly, I'm mental health first aider and mental health advocacy in the workplace.
Hi, I'm Mark, I'm one of the mental health first aiders here at Bradbury.
Mine was the amount of people I've seen go through suicide. I wanted to, if I can, help prevent that happening again. That's what initially led me to it.
My driver for doing mental health first aid, I've previously worked at companies where that was a paper exercise and mental health was not dealt with or given there as a support, so that was a driver for me to do this.
I think when the first group of people went through the training and it kind of came out that we actually had these mental health first aiders, it struck me as that, oh, that's a good idea. And then the next thought was, so actually, yeah, that might be quite useful personally to do the training. I know I've lived with people with different mental health conditions over the years. I've struggled with stuff. If the training could help me to leverage some of that experience to help other people, why wouldn't I?
Well-being to me is making sure that everyone is fine and everyone's got someone that they can go to and turn to when they need it the most.
From a workplace perspective, I think employees knowing that there is support there that's completely confidential is a big factor for wellness.
To me, I think it's being and feeling in a good place. It's about, for me, again, being comfortable in my own skin, knowing who I am, comfortable, happy with where life is and where it's going. And when it's not, as it isn't always, it's not about everything being perfect, making changes to head in that direction.
Believe it or not, mine's actually having a bath with nice chilled music on and maybe a glass of wine. That's mine.
I like to volunteer, so I've volunteered for quite a few years with the elderly, so I do an awful lot of volunteering and I like to read.
The short form version of that would just be me time, and that can take several forms. Often it's just walking the dogs, which is getting out from everything that stuff might be happening in. It could be watching a film, it could be reading a book. It's just, yeah, time that I might have other commitments, but I go, actually, no, I'm not doing that because I need some time for me.
I always say that every issue is solvable. There's nothing that you can't solve with the right guidance and help and advice.
Things out of your control shouldn't define how you feel, and I think that's a big factor, isn't it?
Definitely, yeah.
Well, I think the first thing would obviously be to say, well done for coming for some help. Coming to ask somebody for some help is A, not a bad thing, and B, should always be the first thing that we do. So I would always encourage anybody to go and talk to somebody if you're struggling with anything. I've done that. It's been a great help. I've done that here with some of the people that I work with, you know, colleagues and friends. Best first step.
I can't pick one. Like every music is chill for me. It could be a sad song, it could be a happy song. So music to me is my go-to, I think.
Yeah, The Killers for me is my go-to.
Good choice.
Probably if I just wanted cheering up from a standing start, it would have to be Greatest Showman. There's nothing bad, is there? It's just, you know, great music, great story, positive, uplifting. No downside.
I think everything we're doing at the minute is going in the right direction.
I think everything that we've done up to now and what we need to do going forward is ensuring that people are aware, people know who the mental health first aiders are, and that we're always there and they're a priority at that particular time, because that's absolutely key.
Yeah, agreed.